Hello, welcome to Backyard Catch. This is Nick Roby. I'm joined by our good friend, Mr. Will Harper. How's it going, Will?
I'm doing fantastic today. How are you, Nick?
I'm good. Let's get this rolling.
All right. Before we kind of dive into that, just kind of want to give some background on what I've done so far today. This morning I had my first encounter with Biscuit Head in Greenville. It was delicious.
It was very delicious. Shout out to Biscuit Head.
Potential future sponsor.
Yes, we are open ears. So, shameless plug. Yes, you did that already, and we've watched some college basketball. We've had a good time so far. My bracket's pretty much gone, so that's pretty fun, you know.
Yeah, my champion lost last night.
I know.
I'm no longer cheering for my bracket. I'm cheering for my heart now. So we're rooting against Duke at all costs.
I don't know if I'm doing that because I still have Duke winning, but that's my hope, which is not like where I wanted to be. But there you go.
It's party on.
Party on. It's party on. So we are recording this podcast on a Saturday morning. So we had this fun idea of wanting to do another draft. We enjoyed the one we did before, and we got some good responses back. So we thought we'd do another version of this. And so instead of a baseball team, we decided to do a basketball team. But this time we're going to do a draft. So we're going to do a draft from the Super Smash Brothers universe of people. And so we're going to go back and forth of one's going to pick one and we'll pick the other one. We'll form a 5-person basketball team. And then we will let you guys decide who has the better team. We're going to make our case for our own team, and then we're going to let the people choose. So it's a democracy. So I wanted to
give the people their voice.
Right.
Yes, so I am not, I'll go and say this up front, I am not a Super Smash Brother expert. I was a PlayStation kid growing up. I'm still a PlayStation guy now. So I played some Smash with my friends with their Nintendos occasionally. I did have Mario Kart. Mario Kart Wii was arguably a top 5 game of all time in my eyes. You could play it by yourself. You could play it with a group of people older than you. When I was helping out at church, I was doing a D group with some guys, and they were all like 14, and we stayed up to like 4 a.m. playing Mario Kart. It was awesome.
Yeah, it really never gets old.
It never gets old. You can, on Rainbow Road, I don't know if I love it or hate it.
It's a love-hate relationship because it definitely is very cool, but it's definitely the most track that you fall off.
Exactly.
All the time. Rainbow Road's definitely the trickiest one.
So that's what we're going to do. Pretty much any character from the Smash Brothers universe or like from the Mario Kart universe, because I kind of pulled a few of mine that I'm looking to draft from there. So I know we're going to probably leave some people off. Feel free to comment, tell us we're idiots for not picking some people. We appreciate that.
Yeah, we're definitely coming from just a love of the game and thought it'd be fun with sports. But yeah, I'm not as much of a Smash Brothers either. I definitely was more of a sports guy growing up, but I did enjoy playing. So, but like I'm coming from the Super Smash Brothers Melee, like the one was on the GameCube. That was my first system, and so when I think of Smash Brothers, I think of that, like that game and that set of characters. And so we've kind of combined a little bit of that with also throwing in the Mario Kart world a little bit too, and just kind of seeing what kind of a team could we put together for basketball. So,
right.
Yeah, Will, I'm gonna let you start. We did a ceremonial coin toss, and he won.
I did.
He did win. I picked heads. It was tails.
First pick of the draft. So we are drafting just like in basketball. You got 5 positions. You got a point guard, shooting guard, small forward, power forward, and center. We're gonna draft these players and put them at what position we think they would fit best at. There may be things like a shooting guard, small forward you may not know when you first draft, so you can just say like a wing, and then we'll kind of put them together at the end. But if you know someone up front, like my first pick, I know where I'm putting them at. So with the first pick in the Super Smash Brothers draft, I am starting off with my point guard, and I am going with Sonic the Hedgehog. With Sonic, I'm getting the speed. I'm a North Carolina basketball fan, so North Carolina has always had fast scoring point guards. And that's kind of what I envision Sonic of being. I imagine him get an outlet pass on a rebound, running straight down the court, going to the hoop, layup, foul, dunk, whatever. I imagine him pushing the pace throughout the whole time. He's going to set the tone for the way that my team is going to play. So with the first pick, I'm taking Sonic.
Taking Sonic. Okay. Strong out the gates. Okay. This is tough for me. I think in these situations you just have to pick a team that you whether it's the best or not, you got to go with the heart, I think, sometimes, And
You can go with the heart. I'm going for the win.
I'm going for the win, but I'm saying that, like, when it seems pretty even. So for me, I'm going to go with Link. I'm going to pick Link.
Okay.
Probably as, like, some kind of forward or guard, depending on how my team turns out.
Okay.
But I'm picking Link.
So we got Link on the wing somewhere.
Link is on a wing. I feel like he's a great all-around player. He really is very versatile, and so I like that ability. He's got the quick burst, which I think is definitely in basketball will be very key. He's also got strong defense, which I think is going to be underrated in this type of a game if we had this. So
Nice.
I'm going Link.
All right. I am happy because my second is still on the board. So mentioned earlier with Sonic, we're going fast. So in my 5-minute research of this, I found out that Sonic is the fastest character in the Smash Brothers universe. However, before he was introduced, the fastest one up to that was Captain Falcon.
Oh, man.
Captain Falcon is going to be my shooting guard. High flyer. It's going to be Dunk City, Lob City, Sonic to Captain Falcon. And I am ecstatic with my first two picks.
That's tough. Because that was definitely one of mine. I thought
that's a very formidable backcourt.
It is a very formidable backcourt.
Reminds me of Steph Curry and Monte back in the day.
Monte Ellis.
Monte Ellis, the fastest man in the league with the ball in his hand.
Yeah.
That was his own claim to fame. So I'm very satisfied with my first two picks. So we'll turn it over to you for your second pick. Who you got?
Second pick. Okay. Well, if we're going like this, if you're going Lob City, this is a little bit more reactionary, but I think this is just for a rim protector. If you're attacking the basket, I need a rim protector. So I'm going Donkey Kong.
Donkey Kong
as my center.
Okay.
So we're going big. He's always got the big energy. I think kind of think of he would play like a Joel Embiid type. Strong rim protector. Maybe a little trash talker. So I like that. I like that style, and I think I'll need somebody strong on that end of the court and be able to dominate also inside too.
Donkey Kong's a very solid pick. He was going to be my next pick as my power forward.
Okay.
But since you took him, I kind of saw him in a Zion role at power forward.
Oh, I gotcha.
But since you took him for your center, I'm going to take my center next. So I've got the speed out front of my backcourt. I want someone that if I have to run a half-court set is going to dominate down low. Mm-hmm. And there's one name that stood out as the big, bad man of the Smash Brothers universe, and that's Bowser.
That's Bowser. I had a feeling that's where you were trying to go.
I'm putting Bowser on the post.
Okay.
And I'm letting him go at Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong more athletic. Bowser, massive. Just taking up space down there. Mm-hmm. He's my DeMarcus Cousins. He's Boogie Bowser.
Boogie Bowser. Hashtag Boogie Bowser. I like that. Okay. With this next pick, I'm going to go... This is kind of a favorite of mine, and I think you need a leader on these types of teams. And I also like this ability to... Again, I like the versatile of this player. One would say he can get hot from the outside.
Okay.
Shooting threes. So I'm going to go Mario. Good old Mario.
Mario.
I'm going to make him a guard.
Okay.
I'm not sure. It depends on how the teams play out. Because I could see him playing point guard.
Okay.
But I also could see him being more of a scoring guard too. So a little bit of outside range.
Okay.
So
far we've got on my team... I've got all three of my positions set already. I've got Sonic at point. I got Captain Falcon at shooting guard. I got Bowser at center. You have Mario in a guard role, Link in a wing role, and then Donkey Kong as your center. Mm-hmm. Sweet. All right, so we have 2 picks left. All right, so this is where my non-knowledge of Smash Brothers may start to show. So since you picked Mario, I'm going to pick Luigi. Here's why.
Okay.
Luigi is a little bit taller.
He is a little bit taller.
He's a little bit younger.
He's a little bit. He's a taller younger brother.
He's his taller younger brother. So
Also,
I feel like...
I was going to say, he stayed in the family business.
Exactly. And we can't have Mario and Luigi together. They have the same powers pretty much. Both have 6 stashes. I need some stash on my team.
You need some stash.
So
okay.
I'm putting Luigi as my small forward.
Okay.
And I'm pretty happy about that. I had him as one of my top small forward options. I actually had Mario and Luigi as my small forward options. So I'm happy to put him there. And then now I've got to do some quick research on my power forward.
Okay.
So you go ahead and talk, and I'll be back with you.
Okay. Here we go. All right, from the Smash Brother universe, this is a shout out to my brother, too. This is a very underrated character. I think that if you knew how to use this player, that you can be very dominant. Especially with their ability to adapt to the situation in front of them or the characters in front of them. So I am going with Kirby.
Solid.
As another guard. So the beauty with Kirby is that his big ability was that he could swallow up a player and then take his abilities and like copy them. So my thought with that too is that he can grab on, it's like a Captain Falcon or something, and then like have some of those quick punch abilities too. But we'll see. I think it just makes it very versatile, and yeah, it's just also a fun one too. So there you go, Kirby.
I would probably call foul on that if Kirby tried to eat my player.
I'm gonna allow it.
All's fair in Smash Brothers basketball. All right, so with my power forward, I was really hoping that Donkey Kong could slip to me in my 3rd pick. But you did not let that happen. I was actually going to put Kirby as my power forward for the same reason you took him. So you have taken my power forward with back-to-back picks spread out throughout what we've got here. So instead, I'm going to play my team as a 4 perimeter, 1 big guy kind of spread. Okay. So I'm going full-on Warriors here with Boogie Bowser in the middle.
Okay.
So with my power forward, or my 4 position, I'm going to take Fox McCloud.
Yeah.
I feel like Fox is going to be a solid guy down there. There's not really any big characters left that I can think of. So whoever he's guarding is going to be about his size. He's also very athletic. He'll be kind of a stretch 4. And I think I'm satisfied with Fox as my 4 guy.
Okay, I like that. Fox is another strong character too. He's also very quick. You're definitely a very fast team, except for Bowser. So
he has one job: low post scoring and rebound. Just get it and throw it, Bows.
Yeah, that's really funny. All right, this is very interesting of how to kind of finish this off. I have a couple different options.
Well, you can go ahead and talk them out because I can't draft anymore. So
that's true.
Let the people hear.
Let the people hear. Okay. Other options that I'm looking at on the board, we have like a Wario, if I'm saying that right. Wario.
Yeah, I had Wario written down as one of my options for my 4 guy.
Wario 4 guy. Yeah, but what's also is hard with this too is that it's kind of like, it's funny how this is like kind of the new version of basketball is because you have to keep up its speed and getting up shots too. So if I pick him, having him and Donkey Kong would be kind of tough having 2 bigger, slower guys. The nice thing with Donkey Kong is he's athletic too, so he could probably keep up. But I don't think Wario could. Waluigi. I can't even say his name's right. Which I know. He's good, but he's pretty thin. He's tall.
Pretty frail.
He's pretty frail, which I think if I'm trying to put him on the inside wouldn't be as good. We've got people like Toad, who's really good, but I don't need another small ones. We've got also the Baby Mario, Baby Luigi. but they're very. I mean, we're talking like Nate Robinson small. And then Koopa Troopa is another good one. The guy with the shells.
Oh yeah.
You'd always throw them. It was always good for him on Mario Kart because you always knew you were getting the red shell. If you had at least him, like him and Toad was a strong combination because you get the speed power up and you get the red shell.
Oh yeah.
I could go Diddy Kong too to get the younger brother. Try to go with that, but again, it's small. And some of these we're pulling from is like with Mario Kart, they had the bigger and the smaller combination.
Right.
And so,
Diddy's more of a guard.
Right.
I would say.
Right. I feel like with the draft board, it's very guard heavy. If that say that, and then we've got Ness even, we've got Pikachu, Jigglypuff. I'm probably gonna stay away from
the Pokemon.
So I think it's coming down to my final two for my final spot between two people. It's either Samus or Yoshi.
Okay.
Is probably who I'm trying to pick between. Yoshi is very quick and agile too. He's the one who always would spit out the eggs too. Samus is pretty. She is the one who had the strong power up gun, and she has that full body armor. But she was very quick as well. I think with this I'm gonna go Samus.
Okay.
Samus as my power forward. Similar where it's a. And the thing with basketball is that I would kind of want to match a little bit with what you're trying to play.
Okay.
And so I think Samus could do a similar of where she could play inside too sometimes and do a little high-low action with Donkey Kong, or she can play on the outside. And I wouldn't feel bad about that. So I'm gonna put her at power forward, especially if you're trying to play with Fox too. I think that's the key, is that you would want somebody with that. So. That's my final pick. So I think you're pretty set. And so maybe you re-announce who your team is while I'm filling in the final spots.
Or are you putting them in their spots? Okay. I have, with my first pick, I took Sonic the Hedgehog as my point guard. I have Captain Falcon as my shooting guard. I have Luigi as my small forward. I have Fox as my power forward. And I have Big Boogie Bowser as my center.
Okay. I like it. Okay, I only ended up making one change. My one change, so starting at point guard, I'm putting Mario. I like him a little bit more at the ball handling. He's used to being in that type of role, so I'm going with that. Shooting guard, I'm going with Kirby. I keep thinking of Kirby Smart, but Kirby is going to be able to do some of that scoring from the outside. I'm putting Link at shooting forward. Kind of like almost in like an Andre Iguodala type of role, defense, but also can score too. Power forward going Samus, and then center is going to be Donkey Kong. So I think that'd be the fun matchup for me. Would be Donkey Kong and Bowser. I feel like there'd be a lot of dunks.
Yes,
it's a dunk or nothing type of game.
Donkey Kong is going to try to use his athletic ability to get around Bowser, and Bowser is going to try to run over Donkey Kong. That's how that's gonna play out. All right, so those are our squads. So you go ahead and kind of break down yours a little bit of why you think your team has the advantage.
Oh, what breakdown for me?
Yeah.
Okay. I think for me, the nice thing I like about my team is that it's all very versatile. Like what I like is that I don't have to like Mario doesn't have to just have the ball in his hand the whole time for the offense to work. I could literally probably, maybe except for Donkey Kong, I wouldn't really want him to do that, but it wouldn't be in the world if he brought up the ball. And in today's basketball especially, you want everyone to be able to handle the ball, and the offense doesn't just have to go through one of the guards. And so I really like the versatility of that. I also think that my team is very strong defense.
Okay.
I think that it really... because if you think about like Link and Kirby, one of their big moves is that Link has this giant, I believe he has like a shield, and Kirby has that bit. He can turn into that big stone, and when he hit people, and so I think defensive wise, they can switch and match up with however you were throwing out your lineup, and then quick. Like I think Link could be a strong outside shooter because he has that bow and arrow, hand-eye coordination, or the twitch as they say. He's got some good twitch.
Okay.
Mario from the outside. So I think we've got a little bit of everything, and so which is how I honestly like to have a team is that you can have a little bit of everything ability wise, and so a little bit outside, a little bit inside defense, kind of move the ball around. So there you go. All right, Will. What do you think?
My team is built for one thing: to spread the floor, cut to the basket, and dominate. So with Sonic as my point guard, I feel like I have the distinct advantage. This is like in our baseball draft when I took Flash. You want the best player on the field / court. I feel like that's Sonic. I feel like he's going to be nearly unstoppable with the ball in his hand. Donkey Kong's going to crash to help. He's going to throw up a lob to Bowser. That's how I see my offense mostly going. Captain Falcon is going to be another fast guy. These are the two fastest guys in the Smash Brothers universe. So I'm going to try to get them out on fast breaks and steals as much as possible. I'm going to use them to put pressure on Mario, Kirby, Link, whoever you have bringing the ball up the court. I'm running full court press, trying to cause quick turnovers and not have Bowser move because he needs the rest. Luigi, I think, is a solid play. Mario and Luigi pretty much had to be taken in this draft since they are like the two main guys. I'm going to kind of prefer Luigi over Mario. Mario's a little more pudgy. Luigi looks like he's got a little more athletic build. I feel like Fox, as my last pick, was a steal. He's going to be probably my own court leader, I would feel like, since he's with the Star Fox clan, as a leader of that. So I feel like he's going to be my leader on the court. We're going to kind of get our personality from him. And then Boogie Bowser, just dominant down low. Like I got him for like I said, for two reasons: for rebounding, getting that ball out quick to Sonic or Falcon, and to be able to score down low. So I feel like my team is good to go, and that we are ready to dominate. So yeah, I feel good about them.
There you go. Yeah. All right. Well, there are the teams. It's Will versus Nick again. So so this time, instead of us breaking down each individual matchup, we're gonna let you guys decide. So you let us know who do you think has the better squad and how this might have played out if we had made this into a basketball game, or maybe even a series if you wish. So let us know which team you like better, which players do you think would dominate the most. If there are people we left out you feel like would be a better fit in this scenario. We picked with trying to be strategic, but also picking a little bit with the heart too. So you let us know. What do you think? Also, if you know of newer characters that would have fit this maybe a little better too, let us know. We're also coming from the early 2000s.
Showing our age a little bit.
Yeah, showing our age a little bit.
Yeah, so if you think your team of Pokemon could have beat ours, then let us know. You can follow us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. Everything is just Backyard Catch, correct?
Yeah, some version of Backyard Catch. It's pretty easy to find. So Twitter might be the best one for this type of thing. Facebook's great too.
You want to put the poll out on Twitter?
I'll put the poll out on Twitter. Yeah.
Sweet. So look out for the poll on Twitter and be sure to vote. We'll probably leave it open for, I guess, a couple of days. I don't know how long they let you keep it open.
Yeah, we'll keep it open for a good amount of time to let people have a chance to listen and get into it. But let us know what you think. And if you have more suggestions for a Nick and Will draft, let us know. We enjoy doing these. And so if you have any other fun ideas, we have some other different ideas of like what we could do. But if you like these types of drafts, please let us know, because these are really fun. I feel like a fun way to kind of combine sports with other things that we love, and that aren't you don't usually think about, but they're fun to think about once you get going. So yes, please rate, subscribe, let us know what you liked, you didn't like. Share with your friends too. Let them know about us. That's probably the best way you can help support us is to share with people you love, and especially if they would love what we get to talk about. So anyway, we appreciate it, and so, but for now, we'll just be signing off then.